What's up, man? What's going down?
What's the business?
You know what it is. We back again. Last
Back
night was
down like
so
SmackDown.
last night was so successful.
Yeah, I seen that.
We back.
That's
You
what's
know,
up.
we got the Hood Hierarchy podcast, whatever you want to call it, with me,
Chill.
Uncle Beats, in the street like white line on the corner like a stop sign. Who I got with me?
Snap motherfucking G.
You know what I'm talking
You
about.
dig?
So HHQ Magazine and our new sponsor, Deli Dale Private Stock Champagne, in the background. They are sponsors. They like what we're doing, so they ready for us, man. So
That's what's up. Shout out to Deli.
now you know, every every single episode, man, we're gonna give them a little background on who you is, who I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know somebody saying I should say who you are, but who you is. So
We
it's
are who
me.
we are.
It's me. It's your boy Uncle Beast, the big homies, big homie, never the phony. Been around, been in the music game forever. Been
Forever.
in them streets. Been in them streets a couple days. I'm here, one of my best friends in the world, Snap G, man. So this is what I want you to tell them about you, Snap G. Mm. You got so much, man. You see, that's why it's called the Hood Hierarchy Podcast. But we gotta let them know that we qualified to speak on what we speaking on. So
Overqualified.
overqualified. So with that being said, in the neighborhood you grew up in, what street tribe was you around, man?
Street tribe.
Yes, street tribes. What was in your area?
Where I originally grew up at.
Right.
This was like in the heart of the disciples.
Okay.
Where all that shit started.
Okay.
See, I grew up on 61st and Halsted.
Right.
That's where I grew up at.
Right.
You got the disciple centers called the D Center. It used to be a building that they operated out of, but it got burnt down, and now it's a basketball court, and it's
Nice.
still there today. But
Okay.
um, you got you got BDs in that neighborhood. It was just really BDs and GDs.
Right. And you, like, what age was you that? Well, you when you came around to our neighborhood?
Uh, I was about 11.
About 11. Okay. And what street tribe was in that neighborhood?
Well, you had GDs,
Right.
you had Stones,
Right.
and you had a couple of black gangsters sprinkled in there.
Couple sprinkled in there.
Sprinkled in there. They had a little block on Laughing.
They did, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yep, they had. They
You
had
remember them
last.
twins?
Actually, the prince of the black gangsters lived on Laughlin. Moto. He was the prince. I didn't even know this till I got older and my cousin
Herb.
told me. Yeah, they was official tissue. You
Yeah,
know.
I mean, they was cool. They was cool. I mean, they was cool, I guess, because motherfuckers was getting along. They had a little block.
Right.
They was still out there breathing, so they was cool. But
And,
motherfuckers got into it
you
with
forgot
their
about
ass.
the set of guys. You forgot when you lived on 54th and Winchester? What was in that area?
Oh, well, yeah. When I say racing in California, I'm gonna have to put it to you straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got YCK. That was the
What was that?
Young Chief Keita. You got the
Right.
Young Chief Keita boys. You had the Reuben Knights.
Right.
And you had the Vice Lords, the CVLs.
Yeah.
And you had GDs.
Right.
But it wasn't that many Vice Lords. They They had a couple of blocks.
What
but
was
it
up
wasn't
on
like
Hermitage on 50, like 57, 58? What was back there?
I want to say MCs. They
You're
was
right.
there.
You're
They
right.
was there.
So it's fair to say,
They was there.
you dealt with every gang that had a big fraction on the south side, just with that
Yeah,
so okay.
pretty
Yeah, so
much.
seeing you can speak on them. Okay, man. I want to get into something, man. You know I like to be on the internet and see stuff. So you familiar with Zero and Trae Da Truth?
Zero and who?
And Trae Da Truth. They from Houston.
Nah.
Yeah, see they was on Rap a Lot. They came to Chicago one time with Young Buck. This when they was like first on the I guess when they first got with Rap a Lot. They was real cool, humble dudes. They was like best friends when I met them. But let me see. Zero was actually he be on a lot. He be on a lot of the Ghetto Boys songs, like singing the hooks, like that when it get
Like
gangsta,
you talking about
and
like them old school songs?
like the last stuff. He on that song Pimp C and Jay-Z and them got that get throw. He doing the hook on that. But they big in the South, definitely. They big in the South. But at All-Star Weekend, I mean, this stuff is just something else. At All-Star Weekend, Trae Da Truth and his homies jump on Zero. Zero was by himself because they done fell out, some over some snitch and stuff or something. So they jump him. It's on camera. He fought back, he swung back and stuff. But you know, when 7 people jump you, you're gonna have to be a fighter like me or something to really be able to take
Yeah. We
that.
definitely gonna be getting punched from every different way.
Yeah, so
You know what I'm saying?
he still was able to walk away from it. Well, today, Trae Da Truth and his brother got arrested for jumping on Zero back in when the All-Star game was going on, and Zero pressing charges on him.
Wow. Hey,
So is that gangster?
was he one of them type niggas that
They call him. His name is
they
Zero the
talk that
Crooked, the
gangster
king.
shit?
Zero the Crooked, the king of the ghetto.
Okay. No,
And
that
he
is not
pressing
gangster.
charges.
That is not gangster. Cause if you see, I don't fault regular Joe Blows for telling. That's what they supposed to do. They fucking pedestrians. If
Right.
you're not a pedestrian, you had no business telling.
No business telling
You know
when
what
you're
I'm
a
saying?
convicted felon.
If you talking all this motherfucking rah-rah shit, what you telling for?
Well. This is one thing. This is one time I have to say I don't agree. But hold on a second, y'all. This the gentleman is actually his excuse or his reason is he gonna sue them.
Nah, bro.
So
I mean,
he had to press charges first.
that's a fucked up position because fuck suing them.
Right.
Them niggas whooped your ass. You need to be looking for some blood. Feel what I'm talking about? You want to sue him. You know you gonna have to tell if you sue him. So yeah, he telling, man.
But
Because
let
they
me
did
ask
that
you.
shit on the streets. Keep the shit on the streets.
But let me ask you this:
That's how you talk,
at what age do you get away from the street code?
bro. Depending on your
We
situation,
talking
that
about
shit
some
never
dudes in their
leave.
40s.
Man, I don't give a fuck how old you is. See what I'm saying? If
Right.
you're rah-rah and nigga, I run, if you all this here, you portraying that image
Right.
when the shit happens, come on, bro. You gotta take your L. You gotta
Yeah.
take your L. Feel what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? You can't. run to the law. I'm for how you in now. If you're an old man
Right.
that work every day, pay
Right.
taxes,
Right.
help the community,
Right.
clean up the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Raking in leaves and all that old goofy ass shit. Well, good shit. I ain't gonna say goofy shit. If you that type of person,
Right.
then what the fuck? You can't get mad at them for telling, because this is a fucking citizen. This is a fucking a pedestrian.
Yeah,
But if
man.
you're a gangster ass nigga,
It kind of hurt me, man, when I seen that this morning, man. I'm like,
yeah. But you say, man, Beats, listen,
me,
man.
It
You
hurt
just
me.
said you had to disagree.
No. I just asked, at what age do you let that go? You know what I'm saying? Cause
Ain't no age limit, man. If like what I just said,
right,
if you're an old man and you
right,
living like an old man,
right,
you can't fault a motherfucker for that's just like we bust an old man window. This old man stay on the block.
right,
We doing some shit and we end up busting this window. He called the police.
right.
This old man. Now, I know when I was coming up, we didn't retaliate on motherfuckers like that because we know what the fuck we did. We know this old man gonna call the police. Old ass man.
Right.
You think he gonna come out with his shirt off to muscle? Let's get it. Nah.
Yeah, you got
So
you got a point. Let me ask you this though: them same old people you talking about, right? Why does it have to be an old person? And what I mean by that, why do the hood frown on people that got jobs? Like having a job is something wrong.
man, that shit is systemically embedded into the black community, man. And them the only motherfuckers that do that shit.
Right.
Because white folks, they don't do that. They actually encourage that shit. Feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Motherfucker, you got a job, niggas looking at you like you a lame.
Right.
I don't give a fuck though. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But yeah, that shit crazy. And that shit is just embedded into the black community, man. I mean, that's one of the cancers that we got. We
Yeah,
got multiple.
I don't get it. I had a dude, I'm like Peter Griffin. I got a story for everything. I had a dude that was calling me, right? I just know he calling to ask for some money, right? So I got one of them green vests in my car, like the safety vest that people put on.
Yeah.
So I ran with my brother. I reached back there. I grabbed a vest. I put it on. I answered the FaceTime. I'm like, what's up? He like, oh. He looking like, why do he got that vest on? Right. So I'm like, what's up, man? He man, I was calling, man, because I needed to get a couple dollars from you. And I say, oh, you need to get a couple dollars? He's like, yeah. I say, man, if I was you, I go get a job. That's what I have to do when I need a couple dollars. I ain't got nobody to call and ask to give me a couple dollars. So he said, man, I ain't gonna be working for nobody. I say, so let me get this straight. You want my money that I work for somebody for to give to you? And I'm like, people really, people really think something's wrong with working. It's like,
Man, now, hey, for real, where I'm at now, it's
right,
not like that.
okay,
See what I'm saying? But
right,
definitely when I was coming up in Chicago, I was
right.
one of them niggas who used to look at niggas that worked like they was lames. I was one of them. One of the folks
Right.
come on the block, he working and shit like, man, folks, hey, folks, move around. Man, what's up, G? Man, move around, man. We don't want you to get in trouble. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Niggas getting their feelings because then now they feel like they got to prove something. And, that shit was crazy. We was a
What tri-
mess, man. We was, hey,
what
I don't
what
want to get into this, but
what tripped
I
me out?
remember,
What trips me out? You have somebody who's up at 6 o'clock in the morning, getting ready to go to work to 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then you have someone who's waking up at 1 o'clock in the morning, wait for that person to get off of work at 2 in the afternoon to ask them for some money.
To ask them for some money or to sell some drugs to them.
Or to sell some drugs to them.
Cause what the fuck these niggas think that money coming from that they out there getting while they trapping?
Right. Somebody
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody got to go make it. Let's go. Let's see who we got in the comments, man, because I'm seeing stuff popping up. Let's see who we got in the comments, man. Y'all give me a second. I'm finna get y'all on there, see what y'all talking about. Hold on. Show me them messages. Who we got? Okay, I see. I see plenty of stuff. I don't know why they ain't showing up for the good folks. Hold on, y'all. Work with me.
Jill.
You know, I'm just a dude from the. I don't know, man. I see the comments. I don't know why they ain't showing up. Cause I see my homie DJ checking in. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry about this, man. I gotta get this. I gotta see these people, man. Where they at? Where they at? Show us, man. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now, what he say? Oh, we got several, man.
Man,
I'm
whoever
gonna
on
read.
here,
I'm
make
gonna
sure
read
y'all
what.
smash that motherfucking like button.
Oh yeah, they gotta smash the likes and the shares or whatever. Let me see what my boy DJ said. Straight out of Compton. He say niggas expect one to remain the same forever. Far as on the BS, you have to endure certain things in life. The honors change, and that's facts.
Facts.
Philly Blunt said, "Snap Jizzle."
Jill. What down?
Yeah, yeah. What up with your Philly? But yeah, man. It's just crazy how people think so much. So what about this one? Since people listening with us, I seen that boy what's his name, Tory Lanes. He
Mm-hmm.
he got arrested for, well, not arrested. He going to the pen for
That
shooting
nigga
Megan Thee
already locked
Stallion.
up.
Yeah, he going to the pen for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, and they just leaked his jail calls. He
Who
on
was
there.
doing this shit?
He this when he first got arrested. He on there calling calling her friend saying, I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry. Um, I don't know what happens to me when I'm drinking. Tell my security. Tell my security to come buy me out. So I'm like, who gets on the jail phone and talk like that? So I'm asking you this. How many do you know anybody that went under from being reckless on that phone when they in jail?
Hey, yeah, I do.
You do.
I know one person.
Right,
I know of one person.
right.
And this is when that little crackdown hit 95.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfuckers was being tapped, talking too much on the phone. Like John Gotti. You know what I'm
But
saying? Like
no,
how he
no,
was
but
running
look,
his mouth.
but why would you do this when you're in jail when you can't even have a good conversation without him cutting in talking about the coffee
Yeah,
report?
yeah. No, bro, no. I don't know nobody because the niggas I hung around was smart enough to not do shit like that.
Right, right.
I know some stupid motherfuckers that was implicating shit on the outside on the phone.
Right,
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just be looking like I just be looking like what are these fools thinking though, man? It's like what are they thinking? It's like Why would you be talking? I see people do it out now. When I was in there, I saw people still trying to control what's going on the street from in the jail. You know what I'm saying? So they steady calling, telling their girlfriend, "Go get this from under the bed and go do this and do that and take this to Ray Ray." And I like, man, why would you
Yeah,
get on the phone talking like that? You know what I'm saying? It's
emotional
just
nigga.
emotional niggas. I
Yeah,
ain't ain't a Philly. Emotional, man. What what my boy DJ say?
hey, you know what though?
What's
A
that?
lot of that shit comes from how
What
black motherfucking males is full of fucking emotions because most
right,
of us was raised by our fucking mothers. And you know women are the emotional ones.
right. I agree.
Most of us raised by our mothers.
Right,
So yeah, man, that explains a lot of this shit. Not in all cases, but in most.
right. Yeah, I would. I don't know, man. Like you say, not in all cases, but in most. Cause my daddy
Yeah.
was raised by his mama, and he's far from emotional. So it just be. I don't know what they be trying to do, man. It's like you trying to control what's going on, but you in jail. So just like even him, tell my security to come get me. You know they're gonna come get you, fool. Like why do you gotta tell this broad to tell your security to come grab you? You know what I mean? It's like
Tweaking. Lame as hell. niggas, niggas motherfuckers get locked up, then they want to start thinking about shit. You
then
know what
they
I'm
want to
saying?
start thinking
You
when
want to
it's too
start thinking
late.
about shit now. But then
Thinking
you
when
to
it's
the
too
point
late.
to where you calling motherfuckers, splurting out your motherfucking business on the
Right.
phone is telling you this shit being recorded before you can even, you know what I'm saying, the other person even click on.
Before you can even click on. Hold on. Let's see what they talking about. Let's see what they talking about. Oh yeah, see. My boy DJ know what it's about. Them phones is no good.
No good, man.
Yeah.
Them phones only good is if you catch a nigga standing by, you can beat a nigga ass with one of the receivers.
Right. Yeah. That they just
Hey
ain't no
boy,
good, man.
hey, that shit crazy though, beast man. But niggas like for real telling and weird shit is starting to be the norm nowadays.
Yeah. It's definitely
And
starting to be the norm.
and like niggas be like niggas telling on themselves.
That's the norm though. Like you
It's
said.
the fucking norm.
It's the
It's
norm.
crazy, man. It's bad out here, man.
It's the norm.
You got kids, man. You raising your kids, man. You got to keep them protected.
Well, you know how you know what's so different now. I had somebody from the younger generation talking to me about something we said last night. Well, something you said. They said, how can he say that Larry Hoover was like his daddy and he never met him? And the crazy part is
I
I
said
had to
psychologically.
well the crazy part is I had to explain to him the same dude how Lil Nas X is like y'all daddy nowadays, psychologically.
Now, hey,
But it's so
but
true. They
to,
don't have
to
no great minds
no,
to look up to like we did.
no, no.
Not one.
And just to clear that up, you motherfuckers don't know if I met, you know what I'm saying, Chief or not. Now I didn't meet him,
Right.
but I was in the same prison with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I was just in a different cell house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back in '94.
So
But I was a super shorty, and I
right.
couldn't get down there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This was Dixon.
You was a super. What? How old was you the first time you went to the joint?
17.
Oh, you ain't
As
waste
soon
no
as I
time,
turned
huh?
17,
You
I
ain't-
was like 3 months in.
So was you like in a juvenile jail, or you was on the
Nah,
street and went?
nigga, I went to the county jail and went to prison.
Right, right,
Once you turn 17, like you could catch an M while you
right,
15, and on
right,
GD, nigga, they'll charge you as an adult.
right.
15.
They
But
just they just
they'll
changed
put you
some
in the
law.
Audi home. They'll put you in the Audi home
Right,
and they'll throw you on the county deck.
right.
The county deck is for individuals that's about to go to the county.
Okay.
So you got all big, either you 15, 16, or 17 if you on the county deck. They got some
Right,
17-year-olds on the county deck, but they about to, it ain't it. The time is ticking for them to be there because they about to ship his ass off. It's some
right.
there, but yeah, they put him on the county deck. All that shit. Uh, the little boys' home, not the boys' home, but the Audi home, the county, the penitentiary. Motherfuckers is in there young, man, super
Right.
young, 17. That's the lowest in prison.
Yeah. Okay. So I did. So how old are they when they get out of juvenile jail?
16.
So after you 16, you off to the big leagues.
Yep,
Wow.
yep.
Wow.
And for real, what's crazy about it is, I remember I was in the Audi home, and it was this dude. He was 17. He was still there.
Right.
And you got to think, I was about 14,
Right.
and this dude 17. He's still there, swole as fuck, bro. Looked like a grown ass man.
Right. Right.
And this nigga had super juice in that motherfucker.
Right.
So I'm thinking if he's still there, that nigga had to been telling, because he don't want to go to that county.
What they say, keep him around and keep him safe, huh?
Yeah, he was cool
Yeah.
though. But yeah.
Well, let me let
And
me let me ask you this. you know, I don't want to run out of time, so let me ask you this. I'm finna give the people some of your business, and I hope you don't mind, sir. But how old was you when you got shot?
15,
15. What was you at?
was it 60, like 65th and Wentworth.
65th and Wentworth. What did they give us the scenario or how what? Like
Well,
what were you doing?
I was riding my bike home. Now, around this time, we was doing all type of shit. But I know
Y'all
these
were.
motherfuckers, this wasn't no karma. Well, karma is karma, but this wasn't nothing that stemmed back from what I was doing. It was just some motherfuckers
So
trying to
y'all
rob me.
y'all were doing all type of shit. When you say we,
You know what I'm saying?
you mean you and some other people. Keep going.
Well, whatever. But I'm riding my bike home. First,
Right.
I stop at this gas station on 63rd, right off the expressway.
Right.
I stop at the gas station right there. I grab me some fries and something else. So I'm eating them bitches. I'm riding on my bike. I got a 38 inside of my pullover. I had a Pittsburgh Steelers pullover.
Right.
I had a 38 in there.
Right.
So I'm feeling secure. I'm feeling like any nigga look at me wrong is going down.
Right.
And I'm on some tough shit. Now I'm 15.
Right.
I'm riding my bike, but my dumb ass eating fries too. I get under the viaduct. I see two niggas. And one nigga say, "Hey G, you got some loot?" And I'm like, "Loot." So I turn the bike around.
Right.
I could have just kept going.
Right.
Got the fuck out of there, but I'm 15. I'm tough. So I'm saying,
Right.
nigga, what you say? And I got this burn on me. I'm
Right.
turning the bike around. My dumb ass still got fries in my hand. Then he like, "Loot." And next thing you know, I'm like, "Loot." I just seen two flashes. Bam, bam.
Wow.
Hit the ground. Nigga stood over top of me and shot two more times.
Oh, wow.
But one bullet hit the concrete and the other one, like, went in my neck, but skint my neck, hit the concrete, ricocheted off. That's what they say. Had to. But the nigga already popped me in my jaw.
Okay.
That was the motherfucking shot that took me down. That was the first shot. Bam, bam. The two shots. One of the shots hit me in the jaw. Spit me around like a motherfucker punched me. I
Right.
ain't even get a chance.
Right.
But I was conscious of, and bro, they didn't even charge me with that joint.
With the with the joint with the thing.
Yeah,
Right.
because as I was going in my pocket while I'm laying down trying to get it. But
Right.
the shit shocked me because my dumb ass eating fries and on some tough shit, psychologically knowing I got this burn on me, nigga, who you talking about? Thinking I could just throw the fries and just reaching that little pullover. You remember them pullovers?
Yeah, I remember.
Reaching
The
that little
exact
pocket.
pullover you're talking about. So,
Right.
so it wasn't a robbery or nothing like that.
Nah, them niggas, they ain't rob me.
Wow.
They ain't rob me.
That's.
But the thing was, them niggas say AG.
And you answer.
And I answer.
Right.
Now, over there is BDs.
Right.
But them niggas who shot me look like some dope fiends.
Wow.
So maybe they was trying to rob me, and they probably figured out how to burn on me.
Right, and then wrong. How
You know what I'm
long?
saying?
How long was you in? How long was you in the hospital? You remember?
Man, I was fucked up. I was in the hospital for about a month and a half.
Right. I
Boy,
remember.
beats. I was supposed to get out one Thursday.
Right.
Thursday came. Them folks said they wouldn't let me out.
Right.
I cried in that bitch, boy. I wanted out. I was literally crying.
I remember.
I wanted out of that bitch.
I remember when I came to see you. They had like your mouth like white as shit or something, didn't they?
No, yeah, my mouth was wide because the bullet that hit my jaw broke my jaw.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Man. So now when you came up out of that and you heal up and you back in the streets, what did that do to your mindset? Did it have you like want revenge or what did it help you? Like what did it do?
On some for real shit, I'm finna tell you something. While I was laid up in the crib, the police came to our house and came up with some mug shots.
And you snitched on someone, huh? This show's over. I'm going now.
The police came over our house and showed us some mug shots.
Right.
And they were like, "You know him? Is he did it? He did it. Did it? Did it?" And on my mama, I seen one of the niggas on a mug shot. Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't. Nope. I don't know him.
Right.
I don't know him.
Right.
And I'm figuring that they from that neighborhood. I used to ride through that motherfucking neighborhood with a big ass tech on me. Like just looking around for that one face that I remember.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never seen it. Like going on my way home.
Right. Wow, man. Well, like I said yesterday, And I'm gonna say it again today, man. I'm real proud of you, man. Cause up until about a year ago, you feel no, man. I like I like where your focus at. You're the true meaning of growing and developing. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
I just love, like, when I look at your son, I'm like, he got no clue who his daddy was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
And
I
every
just
time I get to talking, they be like, "Oh, here you go again, Mama, Daddy telling us another story." You know what I'm saying?
yeah, man, that nephew and them know what's up, man. They not
Yeah,
they
but
know
they
your
don't
old
know.
man.
But that's the whole thing, though, G. I want to shelter my kids from that type of lifestyle.
Right,
They don't need to live like how I live. I didn't
right,
have a father like that growing up, so I'm gonna
right.
provide mine. I'm gonna give my kids what I didn't have. Everything I didn't have, I'm gonna try to provide for them. And I didn't
And,
have a lot of shit.
and you do real good at it, man. You
You
know what I'm
know,
saying? So
I'm stuck. It's embedded in me now. It's me. You know
okay,
what I'm
man.
saying?
I like I said, people who are watching or whatever. I just want y'all to understand that when I said I hung around dangerous dudes at times, I really did. And it's like I just want people to understand why you can speak on certain stuff that we
Yeah,
talking about, or why you can get on the microphone and say the certain stuff you say. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
that that's real. And I was around you that time in life, and like I never really just like, man, tell us what we never like. Just tell us how it happened, how it went. So I got to tell you a dirty little secret that nobody knows about me, that the crew don't know, right? So when we was already doing our thing as kids, but when you moved to the neighborhood, like you say, you came from a different area, and you came and turned us up a notch with, like, oh, this the way it get done, and so and so and so and so. So you were saying everybody got to get what they would call jumped in today. You said blessed. You got to get blessed in. So I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I like the sound of this.
Niggas whoop my ass
So you like,
straight
we
up.
all got to go over on Hosted, and I'm like, so the set is my grandmama's neighborhood. I live on Winchester by the Stones and the Vice Lords. So I'm like, we got to do what on Tuesday or whatever day it was. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I was ready for it. I ain't gonna lie. So I messed around and did something that day. So for some reason, I didn't get my mama, daddy, or something didn't let me come on Bishop. So I'm on Winchester. So I come back on the weekend or something, and everybody's talking about when we got blessed in. So I remember one of the guys that lived on laughing off the alley. I don't want to be saying everybody's name. They might not want people to know what they was into or whatever. He like, man, they knocked my tooth out. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm saying, I'm saying to myself, somebody's gonna say, like, I still have to go for missing when we went over there. So we having our little session, and we congratulating everybody on getting blessed in and all that. And y'all congratulated me.
Motherfucker put
and,
their hands on you.
no, y'all was like, y'all thought I went with y'all. Everybody thought I went or something. And I'm like, I sure ain't finna tell them I didn't go.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Next
Hey,
thing I
hey,
know, I'm gonna tell you what make it terrible though, G. I was standing on niggas getting blessed in that came around that was new. Like,
hey,
what? Hey, what day we getting him? What day we getting
hey, remember when I started passing out them functions?
him? Yeah, of course.
What we give you? What
No,
was your
no, no,
position?
no. No. No, no, no. Won't be Won't be cold case filing me with y'all bullshit.
What was your position, man? Come on, man.
Nah, man, I'm not saying for real. I'm not saying that, but it was above chief of foot soldiers.
Hey, but you know what though?
What?
We was kids, man.
I
That
don't
shit
care.
only consist of
No, I don't care.
was
No.
throwing bottles at the ops.
Hey, Vlad, I don't care. You're not going to get me to say that position. Just know, I didn't like the position, but later on, I just settled for having some say-so in the neighborhood. You know, that
Man, your
was a
ass
little too
was
grimy,
excused.
man. That was a little too grimy, man. That was too grimy.
Man, AG, we were bad as hell. Nigga, we used to go to motherfucking McDonald's.
Yeah.
And we seen two chicks coming out of McDonald's. They had big bags.
And what y'all
big
do?
McDonald's bag. They like they finna go feed a party.
And what y'all do?
We like, hey, shorty, let me holler at you. They giggling, laughing, looking back, smirking and shit. Soon as we get up on their ass, we snatched all that shit and took off on their ass. Shorty like, hey, that's not fair. That's not fair. She was so stuck, she ain't had nothing else to say. We took off, went to Mike Attic, and banged that shit.
But you know
we
what?
Sitting up there picking our teeth, holding our bellies and farting.
You know what though? A lot of that stuff back then taught me how to move as a grown up. Like another story. I remember like yesterday, we on my grandmama porch about 20 deep. I don't know why they even let me have that many friends over the house, but we on the porch about 20 deep. Maybe because I couldn't leave off the porch and stuff. I don't know why we all end up being at my people crib. So even my sister out there with us and her cousins and stuff. And I remember telling you, come on, man, let's go to the store. And we going, people just finna make somebody say, what? I say, man, we gotta get some cigarettes.
This nigga crazy. I knew you was born.
So
hey, 1990.
That was 1990, okay.
90.
So you got the nerve. I don't know how we thought this was right. It was a little boy, probably a little younger than us, and a grown man. So you grabbing the grown man taking his cigarettes, and the little boy, we ain't got nothing. We can't do nothing. The little boy like, oh my God. Oh. I say, you say something, I'm gonna blow your head off. He said, Mom!
We chased their ass down, ate them.
We ain't got nothing. We chased them. So we come right back.
No, we had a BB gun.
We did have a BB gun.
Everybody did BB that's gun. How I snatched the old man up with the BB gun.
We had a BB gun. We did. And we go right back to my grandmama porch. And nobody know what me and you did. To this day, I don't even think we told nobody about that. And I'm just saying that to say, that's why you got to watch who the hell you hang with. Because you don't know what somebody doing when you're not around.
Yeah.
Now, they could have came and snatched everybody up or anything for that. And me and you decided to, all they know is we came back with some cigarettes. That's all they knew.
That was around the time that we was rapping on the motherfucking train.
Oh, we ain't going to give them that yet. They don't even know. They don't even know you my first rap partner. That's like a whole nother. That's something else we gonna give them, man. They can't get that right now. Let's see if we got any more comments, man. I definitely see our first guest gonna mess around and be my homeboy DJ, man, because he official tissue from Compton. My boy Willie hitting us up. What up, Willie? Amber, what's up, Amber? Your birthday coming soon.
Smash the like button.
Jamie Point Dexter. Best drummer around. Yeah, y'all hit the like, y'all do whatever, man. Y'all share this. We ain't finna stop, man.
Share,
my homie,
subscribe.
Me and my homie gonna get on here. We gonna tell our story because the streets owe us. They owe us in cash
Owe us something. Owe me
for
something,
everything.
man. I did too much prison time, man, behind this shit, man.
Well, you know, I didn't do
Been
no.
clapped up in some more shit.
I didn't do no prison time and get no clap.
Man, it's ugly.
You know, I can't say one thing about the rap thing though. Snap. Let me say this though. I remember I really had got to the point where I'm trying to get away from the neighborhood and do a little something right. So I remember coming on 57th, coming on Ashland. I think it was ridiculous, right? He's like, oh my God, G, I want to battle beats. I want to battle them. I got some rhymes. And boy, you told that dude so smooth, you say, man, we know you ain't going to win that, G. Stop waiting. I feel like if people agree with you, I feel like, yes. I'm that dude. But yeah, man.
Ridiculous. I remember ridiculous, man.
Ridiculous. You tell them you ain't gonna win that. Yeah, I'll say that name because if a nigga want to battle right now, they can get some. But yeah, man. Yeah. So
hey, remember when you came to visit me in jail? When I was locked up.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I was, hey.
You was something,
and
man.
This is the product of that.
Right.
This what you see now is the product of what the fuck I was telling you. Because that was the last time I've been to prison. That time.
Well, you know, on that visit, you changed my life. I came to see you. I had little Beats with me. Rest in peace, little Beats. He was about 2 or 3. I had him with me. And you like, hey man, you ain't got with the family you got, you ain't got no business ever coming to prison. And I'm looking at you like, huh? You like, man, with the family you got no business coming here, and you got a child now, man. And I'm like, whoa. And like, even though I had really much moved away from the street, I still had one foot in it though. That was the time when I was really trying to do the rap stuff. I was dumping all my money into an artist. into an artist named Snap G. Didn't want to call 8 years.
What? Hey, remember we was in front of TK crib.
Right.
And dude pulled up with them, you know what I'm saying, them 2001 Air Max.
No, they wasn't. They didn't.
And I was trying to buy them, but you snaked me out of them. You snaked me. So, you know what I'm saying, come to find out, them motherfuckers wasn't no Air Max, they were just Max.
They was Airs or thing. But
Airs or some shit.
But they hadn't hit the market yet, right? So I'm wearing them. Nobody noticed it though. I'm thinking they Air Max. Then one day you ask me like, hey man, why they don't say Nike on them nowhere? Like, man, what are you talking about, man? You gotta say Nike. And they was Airs.
Yeah.
I think I gave dude like $50 for them.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to shit. You bogart me out the way.
Yeah,
I wasn't trying to give him 50. You like, I give you 50. I'm like, damn, be for real. Damn. Yeah, fuck it.
You taught me I learned that lesson. I go slow now. yeah, man, had me buy them Airs, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though. But hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That shit at them times right there,
right?
I was a ticking time bomb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ended up going to prison.
Right.
For doing some goofball ass shit. But I was a ticking time bomb at that time, bro. For real. I remember your brother told you He said, man, we got to get that nigga off that block, man.
He did. Yep. He did. But it took 8 years.
Yeah, man. But it's
It
okay
did,
though. It's
man.
okay.
Okay,
I
man.
I I ain't gonna lie to you. I needed that to become the motherfucker who I am today.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So I ain't got no grapes or the person who I became to be. And I had to go through that shit in order to be this motherfucking nigga I am today. So salute to all that. But that don't
Man.
mean I want parts of it. I want no
Man.
parts.
I hear you, man. Definitely definitely guess we let these people go, man. Shout out to HHQ magazine and
Yeah,
I sponsor the one and only Deli Dale private stock champagne and all that good stuff. Happy New Year, y'all. Tell them
Happy
what's
New
the
Year.
hood. What's that hood? Ingle motherfucking
Ingle
what?
motherfucking Woods, you
You know
dig?
it. You dig?
Man, y'all be safe this New Year, man. You know, just be safe.